Good afternoon, all. Paul at CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, July 3rd. We're looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES&NQ. I know the future stopped trading at 1:15 Eastern Time, but NYSE closed at 1. For me, that's the end of my trading day. So if H period happened to make a new high, that would be a maintenance over an all-time high for me. And if they, by some chance in the next 13 minutes, took back the trend day, I would not count that. To me, it's after hours. Phenomenal day, phenomenal week again for the bulls. In the S&P, 3 out of the last 5 weeks they've been up over $10 each week, and the other 2 weeks they just had $2 drawdowns. So the market is incredibly, incredibly strong. NQ blast out of balance to the upside on a gap. So we are up on all of these time frames. We'll go over the charts also later. Righty ends with the gap higher that holds, but just an afternoon pullback. I guess you could use an F. They did not get an overnight high or an overnight low. NQ goes out with a double distribution day and the gap. We also have a 16 wide overnight I'm carrying forward. ES goes out with a double distribution day and a gap, and they are 17 wide the overnight. And one other important thing, we had a lowest accepted price in B. What is that? That's when it only happens in B, happens when A closes, and B, if we're near the high today, shoots up and never sees that price again. Right? I'll let it come in when B opens. I'll let it come in 10 to 20 cents, or 1 to 2 points in ES. When it does do what it did today, it will 99% of the time hold trend, which it did, and be very powerful, which it was, right? Until we got some longs to finally liquidate in the last time frame in G period. It's a very powerful tool when it does happen. I had a good day today. I was actually fortunate because we opened so close to the overnight high. I said, because the overnight is long, I'm going to just front run it. I shorted one. Now I told the room, your route is above the overnight high. Okay? I said I wouldn't, be careful. Don't do a lot of times what I do. And I didn't take it out right away, because a lot of times they'll get the overnight high and then just come in again. And it shot up pretty good. The first minute really ripped, so I added. And I got very fortunate. I added a 3 lot, came in, ended up making about $200 on the trade total. But that was a fortunate trade. Taking that trade is not a bad trade. Not having the out right above the overnight high is very dangerous. So I got lucky on that trade. So obviously I didn't get one staple play because I had shorted against it. But after that, A, B, C, D. Did nothing but long. Got A's high. I got the IB high. I got the day's high in D period when we took out C. A lot of ebb and flow trades. I lost on one trade on the long that was in B. On the turnover, I thought maybe it would pop higher. It didn't. Took it off. It was like a 9-point loss. Nothing big. So overall, a good day. The Bulls won again, 9-0 on that checklist sheet. The only thing they gave back late in the day was the one-time framing. So the Bulls have absolutely crushed it the first 3 days of this month. Okay, to put it in context, they've shut out the Bears now 2 out of the first 3 days, and ES has 20 things on their checklist sheet. And for the Bulls, the Bears have 1. This is not a market to stand in the way of. Okay? Everything is just a guide. Whatever we talk about, the checklist sheet, anything is the profile. It's only a guide to our trading. But it's a powerful tool. I wouldn't fight it. Yeah, it's a P shape. Who's short? I have no idea who would be short or why they would be short, right? Now, let's just go over our charts. So you can go enjoy the 4th. So here we go. Righty, one time framing up on the monthly for 3 months. Very, very healthy on the monthly, getting extension away from previous monthly highs. The weekly, after the outside week up last week, up. Very powerful, very strong. Daily, up. After playing that finally against the 200-day moving average for the first time since February for 3 days. Now one time framing up for 2 days, gap your main focus. So that is one strong chart in the Russell. Triple Qs, one time framing up, 3 months the NQ, right? Hit all-time highs in NQ, triple Q, and the composite. All-time highs in SPY, ES, and the SPX. Monthly healthy. So they keep pushing. And we're not even, this is 3 months off of April's high. Look at where they came off the lows. Are we getting a little crazy? Again, see, here's the problem with trying to pick tops. Are we getting maybe a little stretched out from 402 to 557, 155 points? Right? 10% of 402 is what? 40, 80, 120, 160. We're up almost 40% off the lows. So we getting stretched potentially, but think about all the people trying to pick each one. We're getting stretch, stretch, stretch. Don't do it. Wait for balance. If you really want to take a really good size short position at some point for a swing trade, wait for balance. At least wait for balance on the weekly. So the monthly is up, the weekly after an outside week up, and the daily, of course, is also up out of a 3-day balance, 4-day balance, with the gap being our main focus. And then on the S&P, it's going to be the same story. Monthly, up. Now, if you took a swing trade on the monthly, that's a longer time frame. But I wouldn't take it yet. You got to come into balance on the monthly to take it. So a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but if I wait till it gets down to 610 again or whatever, look how much I missed. You're not missing anything. You're trying to pick tops and you're getting destroyed. Believe me, people are getting destroyed. So the monthly, up. Weekly, out of an outside week up. Extension, not a big range on the week. And the daily, firmly, what was that? I went back to the monthly. The daily, not only is it up, 1, 2, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. One time framing up 8 days, and only one was an inside day. Gap, gap, weekly gap, gap, and gap. There's 5 gaps off those April lows. Yes, it's emotional trading. Gaps, trend days, no doubt. Will a lot of this get wiped out at some point? Oh yeah, sure it will. Why would you want to try to pick the top first? Why don't you wait until you come into balance again, maybe on a weekly or something? Right? Here's a beautiful example real quick. If you had taken this short this week, right, because we had taken out that weekly low for a swing trade, say, okay, I think we're going to come out of balance to the downside. Well, if you had your stop above that previous weekly high, it wouldn't have been too bad. Right? You could have said, okay, I'm going to use that. If it goes back up, well, now there's a potential for an outside week up. I'm out. So it wouldn't be that bad. And now you wait again to come into some sort of balance. Again, you want to learn how to trade the market? Join the room. That's the best thing I can tell you. Okay? Hope you had a good day trading and a good week. Stay safe this holiday weekend. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.